Oh, good morning, beautiful people. I'm Babz Rawls-Ivy. Welcome back to the second hour of a 2-hour show every single day, Monday through Friday. Love Babz, love talk. So I got some of the best people in New Haven who I enjoy talking to, love hanging around, love seeing. Hey, y'all.
Hey.
So I got Dan Fitzmaurice from the Arts Council Executive Director and Ife Michelle Gardin off a very successful Elm City Lit Festival and an awardee. So Dan, did we know that the arts awardees was going to be blackity black this year?
Did we know?
Did we know? Did we put that in the universe?
I mean,
kind of showed up like that.
All we put in the universe was this theme, right? This theme of resiliency. I mean, that's what we get to pick, right? Like me and my team, we get to like figure it out, and of course we refigured it out because of the pandemic, so we weren't going to celebrate as we thought, so resiliency came up. But I'll give credit where credit's due, right? Like we work on getting folks in the community to send in nominations, and we got like a record number of nominations this year. And then we also had we get to pick who gets to serve on the jury, so the jury really sits around the table, and usually a real table, but this year a Zoom table, and talk about it. And we try really hard to make sure that table really represents a lot of different parts of the community. And I think this year that's there, but it's also the awardees. They deserve it.
Listen, we are celebrating 40 years. Just for transparency, I am on the Arts Council board. I think I'm going into my
so transparent
third year, right? So and we're celebrating Art 40, right? So it's the 40th annual, and we did have a whole big thing. We were going to do a big send up for this, but the pandemic, as the rest of the world, has decided some other thing should happen. So so December 2nd at 6:30 to 8:30, we're going online. We're taking this show online, but resiliency is the theme, and this group of awardees encapsulates resiliency in a way that I think people will say, you know what? Yeah, I like the way these people define resiliency. So let me shout out some of the names. Hey, Shonda, how are you? So if you're trying to listen, you can't listen and be on air. So you have to unmute yourself. So let me tell you who are the awardees this year. Amira Brown is incredible. She's a 2016 graduate of the Pierre College of Art. She's an interdisciplinary artist living in New Haven. And she's a painter, illustrator, and cartoonist. And she teaches at Betsy Ross Arts Magnet School. Let's see. Ife Michelle Gardin is the founder of the Elm City Lit Fest. We all know her from all the arts things from all around the city. She left New Haven for a period of time, came back, and gangbusters put on this amazing Lit Festival.
Hey, Babz, let me interrupt real quick.
Yes.
Whoever's listening to the show in the background needs to mute the show in the background. So yeah, if you have Facebook on or whatever it is you're seeing, you have to mute it or turn it off.
Yeah. You got it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. Ife, Shonda Holloway, woohoo! A painter, printmaker, curator, writer. I've known her for many, many years, so it's wonderful to sort of see her get this shine. Paul Bryant Hudson, my love. Okay, somebody has to turn off their Facebook or whatever they have going on. He does these wonderful jam sessions over at what is the place, Dan, that Paul does those jams
at the State House?
At the State House, which is a wonderful place. Tia Lynn Waters, or better known as Bubbles or Bubblicious, and Liz and John Fisher from they're getting the Newton Schenck Award for Lifetime Achievement and Contributions to the Arts. So it's a lovely capstone. They make a lovely capstone to this wonderful group of artists. So Yeah. All right, Dan. So talk a little bit about how is this going to shape up for us. Congratulations to all of y'all.
Thank you.
Yes.
Y'all. This is quite, man, if we could have done this like the way we wanted to do this would have been so amazing, but it's still going to be amazing.
It's still going to be. I mean, we thought a lot about like, well, you know, the awardees, like, why do we do this? Like, why would we bother to do this 40 times over 40 years? You know, part of it's about you all, right? So we really wanted to be thoughtful about making sure that you actually felt celebrated, right? So we just dropped your photos, your Lotta Studios photos. So like we're keeping everything in place, right? So you're, you know, y'all looked amazing.
I loved it. I haven't seen all of them. I just seen Ife's, and then the ones that are posted up on the space. So
shout out to Luke and Misty. They did it like they do every year. But we're hosting these like little ceremonies for everybody who received an Arts Awards this year. So it'll be fun. Like it'll be different and intimate and exciting. And then we'll turn that and a bunch of other surprise things that you're hosting, Babz, into a night that we want people to watch. And that's really the other thing we keep thinking about is like, you know, all these virtual things have been happening, right? And I'm always talking about like what I'm actually doing while these virtual things are happening, which is like doing the dishes or getting my kids ready. Like I'm always like multitasking. And so we decided to invite people to plan a watch party. Just like take the time, just like pop some popcorn, order some takeout, like get dressed, decorate, do what you need to do. And you know, we've been seeing the watch parties come in and it's been great because you can just be a watch party of one, right? All it means is like, I'm actually going to watch it on December 2nd at 6:30. And so we have that community experience, even though it'll be a remote community experience. That idea, kind of like, I'm thinking it's like when I was a kid and we used to watch TGIF, right? Everybody watched the show when it was going to happen, right? You didn't watch it on Netflix and binge it over the course of of a couple weekends, but you just watch it. So we're hoping a lot of folks will actually be with us that night live, because we have surprises planned. That's because LoveBabz. So you have to watch it live to know what's going to happen.
That's it. So Ife, how has the response been now that it's public? It's become very public. It's all over the place. How's the response? You have to unmute yourself. Oh, I can't, we can't hear you. No, we can't. All right, well, how about you fix your sound? Shonda, how has it been the response for you while Ife fixes her sound?
Pretty positive. Yeah, someone came up to me the other day while I was at work, and they're like, "Congratulations!" And you know, my job is not very art related, so it's just cool to have that happen, and